So good morning guys, welcome to another video. This morning literally I'm just killing a few hours. I woke early and I just said I'd go out with the camera for a few hours. So I came here during the year doing photos of the Hare, and when I watched back at the video I seen an owl box in one of the trees behind me. So I just said I'd come over this morning, do a little bit of an investigation. My plan today will be to work at home in the garden and fix up the feeding station. I left it grow a bit wild. I was taking some photos of the fox in the spring, really enjoyed it with the high grass and the buttercups and things around it, but it has gone too wild and it's gone to the stage now where if the fox comes and goes into the high grass you can't even see it or you can't focus on it. So that's what I'm going to do today. So come along with me and you'll see what I'm doing anyway. I went out last weekend. I went to Kerry, I went to Venus, and Venus has a nice colony of rabbits down there, so I was going to do a video taking photos of rabbits, but my luck, Irish weather, a yellow storm kicked in, so it was pretty wild down there. Now in my defense, I did go down, I got a few photos, small little bit of a video, but I couldn't even hold my camera steady. So I gave up on the ghost and came home. So I'll just show you a bit of what I got down there anyway. So as I said guys, today is totally random. Literally woke up 6 o'clock. I said I'd get out for a few hours. I've came over, I've seen a hare, took a few photos of a hare. I am now going to go over to the river, sees the otter there, so you're going to get a couple of photos of the otter. And all I'm doing is really killing time so the lads will be awake and I'm not out the yard and dogs barking and things like that. So I'll keep going here anyway, and sure, I'm going to go to the river now if you want to come to the river with me. I'm on the River Meg guys. The vegetation is very overgrown. The tide is out very far. Everything is against me this morning. Summertime, although you have the light, isn't the best time I suppose for taking photos. Like everything is so overgrown and it's so hard to see anything. Like look at this, the river is in here. So like you're going to struggle, and I've got some great photos here in autumn and winter, to be fair, when the leaves are off the trees and that, and the grass is dead and down. But anyway, I'm not going to let it dampen my day. It's a little mix of everything today. I got a hare, got a photo of it here. I seen a male and female pheasant with a young fledgling. It's been an interesting morning, and I've set out to do nothing, only just walk around and drive around, so I'll keep going anyway. the River Meg wasn't a success. The tide is out to the last, the vegetation is very high, it's very hard to see anything. You can hear everything singing in the background, you can hear goldfinches all over the place, but I definitely, it's not good enough for me to get photos. Most, as always, the wildlife is at the other side of the river and my lens just wouldn't be good enough to get across. I know I keep promising myself one of these teleconverters, haven't got it yet. Speaking of the River Meg, if any of you are into fishing, have a check out of a guy called Steve's Gone Fishing on YouTube. I've seen him fishing this river, caught 5 trout in the space of minutes. Absolutely brilliant, and he does very good tutorial videos on fishing. Definitely worth a follow. I'll put a link up to him actually if you want to see him. So wildlife photographers, we literally would take a photo of anything that moves. But when you're having a bad day, you literally will take a photo of anything that moves. Check this out. I've just spotted the herring, and if it's anything like my last video where I spotted the herring, I always spotted the otter. Stay tuned. So I don't know if any of you remember, I done a video here on the river during the year, and the otter and the herring were working in sync. So the herring is across the way there now, so I'm just going to wait for a few minutes and see, is his friend around. That was a little bit disappointing. Stayed there for about 10 minutes watching the herring. Nothing came. Might be a little bit early for the otter yet. I know they do fish a lot at night time, and when I was videoing him the last time, it was around 11 to 12 I used to always see him at. So maybe if I hung around a while, but I do want to get some work done at home. I'm just back at home. I'm going to put an extra couple of perches up in my feeding station. I'm going to clean out the water reflection pond and put in fresh water and things like that. I'm going to put up a couple of extra branches, and I let the place grow from spring because I was doing photos of the fox here, and I got some really lovely photos of the fox with the buttercups and everything behind it. But it's actually gone too long now, and if the fox goes in there, it's actually higher than her, and I'm struggling to get any kind of an image. So I'm going to hire trimmers, and I'm going to trim the place down a small bit, not down to lawn level, but I'm just going to trim it down a small bit and let it regrow again. Normally like a nice purpley pink flower normally comes here in the summer, so I haven't seen it yet. And I'm kind of half nervous that if I do cut it, is it going to come and I'm going to miss it. But as I said, it's gone too wild here anyway, so I am going to clean the place up. Irrespective to it, I'm going to clean the place up. I have a couple of blackthorns starting to grow wild in here as well. I want to pull them out. So I'll keep going, and I'll probably take a few photos at the end of the day just to finish the day off anyway. My day is over, guys. Thanks for watching. I've went from one extreme to another. I'm now in under a tree, staying out of the sun. I'm staying in the shade. An hour ago I was staying under a tree to keep out of the rain. That's it, guys. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. I know it's a lot of everything and a whole lot of nothing, but I'd always say it's just about getting out, and I didn't have a subject planned.